All right, it is a new year, so have you made your resolutions yet? Well, a lot of people say this is a year they're going to get healthy, and juicing is one way to get more nutrients. Daniel Winter and Ray Doustdar are here. They're going to show us what juicing is all about. Come on in here, guys.
Absolutely,
Hi,
absolutely.
Sandra. Thank you for having us.
Looking at this table, it looks like you've been to the fruit and vegetable stand.
Yes, we've been to the farmer's market.
In 2014, it's a new year, it's a new you, and fresh vegetable juicing, you know, it got a lot of activity in 2013, but there's a lot of misinformation out there, so we're here to help people understand just how easy it is to add vegetables to your daily lifestyle.
And this is something you could do at home. We have
Totally.
juice bars, it's very popular, but you could do it at home. Just pick up the ingredients from your local market.
Absolutely. You're probably seeing in 2013 there were a lot of juice bars that are popping up, but it's $10 for a 16-ounce juice. That gets pretty expensive after a while. But with the right machine like a Juicepresso, you can do this in the comfort of your own home. You can turn it into a family activity, and the amount of vegetables that you can add to your diet on a daily basis, it's pretty awesome.
And Daniel, it worked for you. You lost quite a bit. I think we have a before picture. You lost some weight.
The one I think it is.
And you actually went to the doctor, and that's how you got started juicing, because you got some scary news.
Well, actually, yeah, when I saw this photo of myself.
Oh, that's the before picture.
Yeah, that's it. Working too hard, pale, not exercising, and I had to make some changes.
And look at that. That's after how long on juices?
Drink that in, Sandra. Yeah, that was actually about 3.5 months later, and there was exercise involved, of course, but juicing really helped because not only does it supply your body with all the nutrients that you need, it staved off my cravings for sugar. That was the thing I noticed I changed. It helped with portion control. So all these great benefits I was enjoying through the juicing, and I'll tell you, I wasn't like doing any of these crazy like P90X type things. I was going to the gym and working out for half an hour, 4 days a week. That was it. But it was really what it changed, how it changed what the nutrients.
Yeah, it's all about what you put in your body, right? Let's talk about some of the recipes here.
You got it. So we took the liberty to kind of make this ahead of time a little bit, but this green juice right here,
very popular,
a little sample.
The green
machine. Is a great. It's the lean green machine.
And what's in this?
You've got celery, cucumbers, you've got spinach, you've got parsley, you've got a little bit of cilantro, some kale. Everybody knows the benefits of kale, lemon, and then a little bit of ginger. So that's not too bad, huh?
No, it's really good.
Yeah,
it's very refreshing.
What's happening is basically no different than, my friend, no different than last night. No different than last night when you partook in, maybe a glass of wine, or this morning a cup of coffee. Juicing is all about absorption. It's all about absorption in liquid form, so you bypass digestion. It gets directly into your bloodstream. So we tell people, think about it just like you think about wine or coffee, and you can really, really supercharge your immune system.
How does the machine work? Can we see a demonstration here?
Yeah, let me show you. Now, first thing, what's great about this is called a cold press juicer for your home, just like the shop.
What does that mean? I've heard a lot about that.
That's it. For years, we had these machines. I don't know if you ever saw them. They're very loud. They woke the entire house. They wasted a lot of the fruit and vegetable.
Yeah,
in fact,
you get that
the
leftover pulp.
It was so wet. Well, that's money. That means you're going to be spending about 30–40% more on your fruits and vegetables. The worst thing about those old-fashioned juicers is the damage they do to the actual juice. They whip a lot of oxygen. They create heat and friction.
Takes the nutrients out.
It really does. In fact, how I got turned on to this was I was trying to use one of those expensive blenders that I saw a demonstration of. I bought that, and I found out it's really not juicing.
Yeah.
So cold-pressed juicing.
It's so small.
It is. The great thing is it is smaller. It looks good, too. So it's not something that you're going to be embarrassed to have on your counter. Now, it's also not too loud,
quiet.
right? So the great thing about it only moves at 40 RPM. So
a little bit slower
it's very slow, so it presses it, kind of like how you'd press wine. We put it in here, and what happens is the juice comes out one side, the pulp comes out, and if you'll notice, the pulp looks very dry. So you're getting the maximum amount of juice. We give you about 40% more juice than the high-speed old-fashioned juicers. So we're going to just add a little apple to this one there.
So this is the green machine you're making. If you drink this, what kind of nutrients are you getting? You are getting, first of all, you're getting vitamin A, you're getting vitamin K, you're getting some folate, you're getting some vitamin C from the lemon, and then you're getting abundance of phytonutrients, which are plant-based nutrients, a lot of minerals.
So you're getting some potassium, you're getting some iron in here. So it really is, you know, people talk about immunity, they talk about detox and all that. You know, those are buzzwords that, quite frankly, you know, nobody puts a definition to. At the end of the day, it's all about taking in as much vegetables as you can. You know, growing up, your mom said, eat your vegetables.
She was right.
She was right.
This is the point. You know, when I was a kid, hated spinach. I hated anything green. Now, all you do is you throw, by the way, just throw green. That's another benefit of a slow juicer. Those old-fashioned high-speed, they don't do leafy greens. They just kind of pulverize them and they get exited out.
So you can
These
add
will
kale,
actually juice.
Collard greens, Swiss chard.
I bet the apple adds some nice flavor.
The apple adds some nice flavor.
Cucumber, awesome, and it's got a lot of juice in it.
Huh?
Absolutely, and that's terrific for you as well.
So now, how much does this juicer cost? Because there's a whole
Well, here's
price
kind of what some people might think the negative. You know, there's expensive blenders that are $500-600. Slow juicers or cold pressed juicers are more expensive. Lower end ones are about $300, high maybe $600. The Juicepresso is $449 retail. So you can get an old-fashioned juicer for about $100-150. I really believe this does pay for itself because if you're getting 40% more juice after a couple months.
Not going by the juice shop every day,
you know,
right?
that's where I really noticed it. When I started dating a fellow juicer, now my $10 a day juicing became $20 a day.
Not me.
Right, right.
Well, that's
Daniel,
$600 a month.
Thank you so much for being here. Lots of other recipes to share. For the recipe and for more recipes, in fact, just go to KCAL9.com. You can click Seen on TV. Daniel and Ray, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.